Hello and welcome back to the council. Episode 2 is out this week. If you're a season pass holder and you paid for all of them at once, I believe you get it a little earlier than those who are paying per episode. Seriously guys, season pass, it's where it's at for these kind of games. Like, if you like the first episode, you may as well. I think it saves you a tiny bit of money as well. I do want to briefly add that when I played it last time, because I played it on like release day, there were a couple of bugs and my system actually crashed right at the end of episode 1. As a result, I don't know if it's fully saved everything, but it is quite happy to let me play the next part, which is called Where Is My Mother? So I think we're probably alright. Also, look, there are 3 parts. So, excitement. Although, is that the girl? That's the girl that died. So is she going to die this? Oh my god. Let's just... The maze. The Nightmare of the Maze. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit shorter. But 2 and 3 usually are in these kind of things. And then you have 4 and 5 to round off the story. Anyway. Where is my mother?
How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Oh my god, look at this!
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
I was drugged. My next reading. Okay, so this is where you equip your manuscript so you can learn stuff in between each episode. So I've equipped these already, haven't I? Yeah, I've equipped the yellow ones already. I need more of those to equip them. That one is absurd. 1 point in science, linguistics, erudition, not erudication. I think I need to equip this. It would be stupid not to. And then, so what was that? Science, linguistics, erudition. So I don't really want more erudition. Etiquette might be handy. Psychology might be handy. I think I'm going to need etiquette. Etiquette. Let's go etiquette and then maybe logic. Someone was immune or liked logic. I can't remember, so I'm just going to do that. Character. Check me out. Very exciting. Can I can't really equip any points yet because there's nothing to equip. But this is where we're at actually. So, oh shit, 2 points left for level 2. Oh, I could have done that maybe. Right, hang on, let's start at the top. Etiquette, level 1. I still need 3 points. So actually, let's take those off for now. Maybe we should erudition to like fully finish it. Oh, this is really complicated. I like it though. It's like, what do I want? So, erudition, I'm going to have 1 point. I think these... Oh no, the blue. I think the blue is the point I'm getting actually. If I take that off... Oh, bitch, it is. Okay. Just take that anyway, because it'd be stupid not to research 3 points. And then what have we got? We've got etiquette. Nowhere near level 2. Conviction, I've barely started. I don't think I have a point for that. Politics, I have no skill. Diversion, no skill. Linguistics, no skill. Vigilance, I'm alright. Questioning, I'm alright. Psychology, I could take psychology, and that would bring me closer to level 2. Agility, logic, I haven't acquired any. Shit, I don't know. Occultism's great, manipulation's great. Skill use is free. 11 points! Wow, okay, that's not happening. Maybe, okay, maybe we're gonna take, is there 2 eruditions? No. We're gonna take psychology, we're gonna take erudition. And then they're all benefiting me, sort of. Talents-wise, this is more stuff. Like, good grief. These are all the talents that you can get. You can equip 1 extra manuscript, for example, extra skill point in vigilance, blah, 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 blah. So there's, like, passive bonuses from you doing shit as well. Seductive. So, yeah. Let's see where this takes us. Nice ceiling. Oh, it's his... Fucking hell, it's a big office. January 22nd, 1793. Do we need that much fire? Is that a moon door? Episode 2, hide and seek.
Is there nothing you want to say, Louis?
It wasn't me. I didn't kill her.
I'd much rather have met you under different circumstances.
Lord Mortimer, believe me, I'm very conscious of the gravity of the situation. Everything seems to point to me as the one who killed Elizabeth, but I swear I am innocent.
Out of respect for your mother, rest assured that I do want to believe you.
And all I want is to be able to prove it to you. When do we start?
We already have. Tell me, Louis, how do you feel?
He sounds like someone I know. I can't remember who it is. Trapped like a rat. Silly question. Sure.
I feel like a rat trapped in a maze.
Interesting.
I beg your pardon?
Sarah also felt like she was trapped like an animal.
Where are you going with this, my lord?
Sarah's behavior grew odd before her disappearance. Her attitude changed. She became prey to outbursts of violence and a number of temporary absences. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't go getting lost like your mother did.
You're not suggesting that I might have killed Elizabeth and that I don't remember, are you?
I don't know, Louis. It's just that what with your mother and now you, it's rather a lot. The more I take stock of the situation, the more I'm under the impression that you've been set up. But before going any further, I must inform you that Sir Gregory is about to arrive. He is coming to question you about the murder of poor Elizabeth, whom he was very fond of. He is quite determined to find the culprit, whomever they may be. So, convince him of your innocence. Then we can continue this conversation.
Oh, great. Okay, I look forward to this.
William, I would like to see you a moment before we begin. In private.
Let's step outside a moment. Louis, this will only take a few moments.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I look forward to me being framed. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Do people want... Search the study. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, fuck it. What do you want me to do? I mean, I could... Oh, hang on. Hang on, there's choices here. Oh, no, this is the problem. I'm still in, like, God of War mode. I'm like, fuck you, I'll do what I want. I'm a god. That's not how this game works. So if I wait, it might be that I won't get any information, but it might be that I don't get caught snooping. Which, you know, in light of the fact that I'm trying to be cleared for a crime, might be a good idea. But then a part of me wants to search the study, so fuck it.
Let's take this chance to look around.
Down, no. Also, I need honey and stuff, don't I? A book. A book. Ke? Where? It was called Leviathan, wasn't it? Ke? Oh, politics. That might help me a lot, actually. I'm not very good at politics. Some nuts. Just some nuts. Or maybe it's potpourri. What are you? Oh, you're neither. You're like a teacup full of tiny Jaffa cakes.
The Nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781.
That's a move. Okay, cool. Oh, yes.
That water will give me a little reprieve.
Ah. Where is it? Here. Oh, yes. Hang on. So I need to use up more Devil's Thorn. A lot of people got very salty last time about the royal jelly usage. I can only apologise. But... And also I didn't really use Golden Elixir properly, but I will try and use these a bit more. It's kind of hard. It's just not something I'm very good at. You know me. I like to sort of just go, where are the bodies? And that's it. Versus be in any way subtle. So I need to, like, reflect that in my... Oh, lovely. Reflect that in my usage in the game. Ah, Royal Jelly. Right, I will use that. Is it 1? Just to up our points, because we will need them. At some point, I will have to use them for something, and I won't have the other tools, so I may as well do it now. So this is the witness statements of Bonaparte and Hillsborough. So they played cards. So Gregory won. At daybreak, I thought I saw something on the balcony, but couldn't see who it was. Oh, Hillsborough is Sarah. She spent the evening in Monsieur de Richet's company. We admired the works exhibited in the Manor Gallery. She said she didn't notice anything. She did say that obviously we went, she was tired, she went to bed, etc. So, yeah. Dude, I hope you're sitting down. Or just standing, that's fine. Just sort of hovering. That's alright.
Please, sit back down, Louis.
Oh, God. Come out of the trial innocent.
This sort of behavior is not working in your favor, young man. Monsieur de Richet, you were found standing over Miss Adams' body. We must shed some light on your responsibility in this tragedy. We shall then decide on your fate. But you must know that if you do not convince us of your innocence, it will cost you dearly. Now you are going to tell us everything that happened last night, without leaving any detail out. First things first, how did your evening begin?
Oh, Elizabeth beckoned me to her. No, I was with Emily. Sorry, not Sarah. Emily, when Elizabeth turned up.
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our rooms when Elizabeth came upon us.
Oh, so you were with the Duchess?
Yes, we were talking. We were walking up the stairs, and it was late.
Where did you come from?
I don't remember.
For the Grand Hall? I'm confused here.
I think we came from the Grand Hall.
Oh, isn't that surprising?
Oh, fuck. Really?
Continue.
Oh, I'm so rusty at this.
We were heading for our rooms when Elizabeth burst into the corridor, barely dressed. She was panic-stricken and insisted on speaking to me. So I found myself in Elizabeth's room. We sat down together. She insisted we have a drink, or she would refuse to confide in me.
What exactly did she want to speak about at such a late hour?
She was distressed. She just found out that I was Sarah de Richet's son and sort of insisted on telling me about the horrors my mother made her suffer. She was convinced she was going to die.
It turns out she wasn't wrong.
Oh, thank God.
And what happened next?
Then she told me she had poured laudanum in my glass. The next minute I was on the floor. When I woke up, she was lying in a pool of blood.
That is all you have to say? You expect us to believe that you have no idea what happened to her?
Yes, because I'm telling you the truth.
How can you possibly expect us to believe you?
Gregory, we must consider every possibility.
Yeah, Gregory. Okay, I could do this.
Louis, do you have any idea who could have done it?
No. Cures negative alterations. No. My mother? Washington? I don't know. What do you want me to say? Jacques Peru? Oh, it could be. It could be. They had a fight, didn't they?
Why don't you ask him where he was last night?
Monsieur Peru, what would his motive be? Do you have any proof?
No, not exactly, but he'd already roughed her up once.
Oh, no!
Monsieur de Richet, you should not accuse the first person to come along without at least some proof. I'm sure you are worthier than that.
Can you think of anyone else?
Okay.
Let's finish this.
Are you shitting me?
I don't rightly know how we can give the benefit of the doubt to an individual who can manipulate the truth to absurdity.
Louis, unfortunately, you haven't managed to convince us. You will agree that you had the time and the motive to commit the murder.
Yeah.
I am devastated, but I must agree with Gregory and declare you guilty.
What does this mean? Oh my god!
Gentlemen, if you please, wait. There is something else. Elizabeth ended up telling me why my mother had tried to treat her.
The voices in her head, is that it?
She spoke to you about them too, didn't she? Gentlemen, I'm not a doctor, but she was persuaded she heard voices in her head. You don't think she might have killed herself,
By
do you?
stabbing herself 9 times. I find that extremely unlikely, don't you?
What? Stabbed 9 times?
Oh, that's true.
It appears that the murderer walked up and stabbed her several times from behind. We counted 9 gashes in all.
Oh, don't say
All of them were
God.
relatively shallow, and they were all given from roughly the same angle of attack. Traces of blood appear to prove that she was standing throughout the attack.
Right. So shallow slashes. Also 9. That's a lot. That's like a rage thing.
I might not have the strength of Hercules, but if I had stabbed a woman, I'd probably have made deeper cuts.
Sounds plausible. I have to admit, you put forward a powerful argument, Monsieur.
Sorry, hang on. Sorry. So, the trial thing, right? Number 1, I do like that you can come out of it sort of. I mean, I'm assuming what's going to happen in a minute is I'm going to talk them around. But I like how you can fail the trial, in quotation marks. Too often in these games, it's like, oh, I did a thing, and then everyone's magically convinced. Yes, okay, it's a bit weird. Like, oh my god, I didn't know anything about the slashes. Maybe, you know, if they'd asked me something about that, then my ignorance would have revealed that I know nothing, but whatever. I like what it's trying to do. And I like that it's not a game over instantly. It might still be game over, but I'm hoping we're alright.
Sure.
I think that will be all, Gregory. The benefit of the doubt suffices.
Yes! Benefit of the doubt. Awful lot of faces clipping through. Oh god, I've pissed him off. Clipping through clothing in this episode. And hands. I've noticed that.
I would like to thank you for helping us shed light on what happened last
Oh,
night.
hang on. What's this trait? 1 point in conviction. I convinced them of my innocence. That's a lie. But I also got the condemned. Oh, the use of the vigilant skill costs 1 more effort point. Oh, fuck. What are the rest like? I gain a skill point in. So on the whole, look. Costs less to acquire. On the whole, I've done well out of my traits. That one's bad, but then that one's quite good. Oh, that's because I chose to be an occultist. It's not because I did good or bad. Oh, it's alright. It'll do.
To be honest, you are not the only suspect. I'm prepared to believe you were drugged. Our poor Elizabeth hid the stuff everywhere, and I could smell laudanum on you 3 yards away.
So you knew it wasn't me from the start?
We weren't sure. Louis, I am sorry, but everything points in the same direction. I only know one person on this island who might have had a big enough grudge against Elizabeth, who has no alibi, and whose behavior is, well, suspect. Not to mention dangerous.
Tell me what happened before my arrival. I think I've been patient enough.
Those eyes.
You don't need us for any of this. So come along, Monsieur Peru. We are leaving.
But yeah, no one's told me what's happened. Why did my mother disappear? Why is she missing her fucking hand?
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
She isn't missing, you know.
What? What do you mean?
My mother has left traces in every nook and cranny of your island, my lord. She's definitely here. Now, what worries me most is why she doesn't show herself.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Louis.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities and yours in the Golden Order. I thought we had everything to gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it first. Our friend Napoleon desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Oh shit. Were we more surprised? I think we were more surprised about her selling arms than helping. I don't know.
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in a war, but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable. France is in turmoil, and having the support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with a project at the conference. It will be presented later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play. And I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
She was looking for a buyer. I can't remember what for.
She was looking for someone.
What do you mean?
In Paris, we were working on a smuggling case to do with occult objects. We had just arrested a dealer who intended to go to you to meet a buyer. My mother was here to find out to whom he intended to sell his stolen treasure.
Oh. What was the name of your dealer?
Oh shit. How do I? Oh, can I check? Hang on. Journal. Sarah, did we say? Inventory? Help? I don't know. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, her fucking wrinkly face. I forgot about that. I don't know. It's been so long, I've forgotten. And it doesn't say there. Oh, hang on. Piaggi? Oh shit, I can't actually look. Von Borchet?
The dealer was called Von Burchard. As for the buyer, he was unknown to us.
No, I don't know anything about that. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
It's one of the two. I think she's wary of someone.
Her not coming back to the manor after so long makes me wonder if she is wary of someone.
Well, certainly. But whom? The only ones who were present during her stay were Sir Gregory, Duchess Hillsborough, Mr. von Wohler, and myself.
Okay. Adams was here as well.
You forget Elizabeth Adams, my lord.
That's true. But Gregory and I arranged it so that they wouldn't run into each other. I thought it had worked. Do you think that your mother felt she was in danger because of Elizabeth?
It's possible.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay here, we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
Okay, what did you speak about? I mean, I feel like this is not going to help me. But I maybe there's shit here that I should have picked up. Enough about her. What have I think, what did you speak about together? Because surely what she's come to talk about is related to why she's disappeared.
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about together?
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we liked to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jassy, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Difficulty 0. LOL. Of course I know about gin.
Ah, yes. His famous cotton gin. It was supposed to revolutionize cotton production in the United States.
It will revolutionize the world, Louis. The potential of this invention is much greater. Tomorrow, all industries will be switching to simple but large-scale production. Of that, I'm sure.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens that the Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the Third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh, hello. The famous papal bull of Pope Gregory VIII. This is ridiculous. So I don't really know what this is benefiting at all. There's a lot of dialogue, but I think there's a lot of dialogue in the last one. So hopefully if we get through this... I don't know. Also, this is the first time we've met Mortimer, really, isn't it? So actually we kind of need to be intellectual and put in some attempt at being okay at this kind of shit. I don't know.
Mother lulled my childhood with tales of the Crusades. How Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus had to battle it out to achieve their ends. And how Guy de Lusignan, having broken his word, launched the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh, I see Sarah's lessons have inspired new enthusiasts. Good on you, because not everyone can claim they know as much at your age.
Oh, we like that.
Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once. Her behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister. And she shot her with a pistol.
I knew about that.
Then, before Gregory could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister? The very person she came looking for? Why would she do that?
Excuse me, but between that and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I haven't much to tell you. The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation. Until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Oh.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
I wonder who the last guest is. Do you think it's going to be a twist? I was going to say maybe it's Gandhi, but it's the wrong time frame for Gandhi.
Opposite Mortimer's
Okay, cool. So I think we've gotten to know Mortimer. If I just quickly pop to here. Mortimer. Immunity conviction to be discovered. Ah, there's loads of stuff. She's dead now, though, so that's pointless. I thought I'd found that, Oh, no, sorry. This is the one that's dead? That's Emily. Oh, my God, I can't tell. Oh, this is going to be confusing. So she's dead, I think. She is not. That's me. I just try to remember this. So I haven't really found vulnerability a lot. I found the servant's vulnerability and Giuseppe Piaggi's one. I haven't found Napoleon's. He's bad at etiquette. It kind of makes sense though. So like he's a bumbling asshole, so he would be bad at etiquette. So it's kind of working stuff out from there. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ugh, immunity to conviction. Okay, cool. Right. Let's go back in. Oh, I'm here. Okay, go to the tower room. Oh, hang on. I have got a map. How do I go up though? Oh, it's A and D. That's the Mortimer office. So my room. Adam's room, guest room, boxer room. No, we have already found a secret fucking area, so you know. Is it box room? No, it's up here. I don't fucking know. What did he say? Oh, he said something about, I don't know. I wasn't listening. Just somewhere. Oh, I think is this it? Oh, it is! It put me right next to it. Oh, brilliant. Collector coins. I don't know what the collector coins are for. I'm hoping that later down the line they will benefit us, but I have a feeling probably not.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Oh, yes. Isn't St. Paul, the myth of St. Paul, it's well known? It is. This is the guy who went blind.
A fierce opponent of the first Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved, and even become his greatest apostles after finding faith. From what I can recall, the account of his conversion could be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles.
Well, yes, but is it the road? Hang on, I'm just going to check this. Oh, yes, examine the painting.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors, too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised,
yep,
and receives the light from his Savior.
That's what I thought. So, yeah, the gist is, there's a load of different, this might upset you if you're a firm believer in the Bible being accurate, but there is inconsistencies within the actual Bible quotations themselves, all over the fucking shop and between versions, as to what exactly happens, but also that dates back to when it was translated from Latin and from Greek. But I'm trying to find the blindness. Basically, he was God/Jesus went, bitch, you're blind now. And then, oddly enough, he was supposed to believe from there. I do find it hilarious, though, that they're like, oh, God is so merciful. And, like, he was blind, but then he was saved. No, bitches, God made him fucking blind, made him walk a path, and then saved him. It's one of those ones where it's like slightly Old Testament God coming back to go, what are you doing? Oh, you thought you were good, did you? Ha, bitch.